If you work with podcasts, meetings, YouTube videos, or interviews, you've probably come across NotebookLM. And honestly, I understand completely why. It's one of the best AI research tools out there today. I've even recommended it myself. But after using it for a few weeks, I kept running into the same problem. It wasn't built for conversations. It was built for documents. And those two things are very different workflows. So today I want to show you a tool that's specifically built for audio and video. Not to replace NotebookLM, but to solve a completely different problem. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the platform so you understand how everything's organized. Then I'm going to show you why this is actually competing with NotebookLM. Let's not get this confused. And finally, I'm going to build 2 real projects from scratch. So let's start things off with the dashboard. The first thing you're going to notice is how everything revolves around one thing: conversations. Whether that's a podcast, a meeting, an interview, or a YouTube video, everything lives inside the same workspace. Uploading content couldn't be any easier. You can upload directly from your computer or input from YouTube, Google Drive, Dropbox, Vimeo, or Box. And once it's processed, everything is opened inside the HappyScribe editor. And to be honest, this is probably my favorite part of the platform. Because unlike most AI tools, this isn't just a chat window. It's a professional editor. Because you can rename speakers, correct text, adjust timestamps, highlight important moments, leave comments for teammates, search across thousands of words instantly, and export in whatever format your workflow needs. Now, I know some of you are probably thinking, isn't this basically NotebookLM? Well, no, not really. Because NotebookLM starts with documents: PDF, research papers, articles, web pages. So it helps you understand information that's already been written down. Whereas HappyScribe starts from somewhere completely different. It starts with conversations. NotebookLM gives you AI outputs, whereas HappyScribe gives you an editable transcript. Everything's built around taking a conversation and actually making it useful. Okay, that's enough talking about it. Let's actually build something with this. So let's say I found a 2-hour podcast on YouTube. Normally, I'd just watch the entire thing or copy the transcript from somewhere else and start from there. So instead, I'm going to import it directly into HappyScribe. And within a few minutes, I have a fully editable transcript. So instead of searching for a 2-hour-long video, I can just simply ask the AI, summarize the key discussion, pull out the best quotes. What did they say about their artificial intelligence? Or maybe I want to turn the conversation into something completely different. A newsletter, a blog post, social media content, meeting notes, a briefing document. And I can do all of that without even leaving the workspace. So that's our more simple example. So now let's do something that NotebookLM really wasn't designed for. This time I'm going to use a meeting recording. So let's say HappyScribe's AI note taker automatically joins Zoom. Or if it's an in-person meeting, I can simply record it directly from the mobile app. Once the meeting finishes, everything is already waiting within my workspace. That being the transcript, the speaker identification, smart summaries, action items, key decisions, important quotes. But here's something I really think businesses will appreciate: custom glossaries. Because every company has its own language, internal acronyms, product names, technical terminology. So instead of correcting these words every single meeting, you just teach HappyScribe once. Then every future transcript becomes more consistent. It's one of those features that's easy to overlook until you're processing meetings every day. And because everything stays within one workspace, you can search across every single meeting you've had. So the question is HappyScribe better than NotebookLM? I actually don't think that's the right question to be asking. Because after using both, I don't think they're asking the same problem. If your work revolves around documents, research, and analyzing written information, NotebookLM is still one of the best tools available. But if your work starts with conversations, whether that's in meetings, interviews, podcasts, lectures, or YouTube videos, HappyScribe feels like it's designed specifically for that workflow. Because it's not trying to be another AI chatbot. It's trying to become the place that every conversation can now become useful. And honestly, if it's up to me, I think that's a much bigger idea.